are verb tenses? Verb tenses show the time that an action takes place. The simple present is a verb tense. We
Just give me 1 second, guys. I don't know why this is doing this. There you go.
we use the simple present tense for repeated
¿Qué
actions.
es tense, teacher?
Repeat
A tense is, for example, simple present, that is a tense. Future, that's another tense. Past, that's another tense. Present perfect, that's another tense. In Spanish, we say tiempo verbal. Tiempo verbal. But in English, we say tenses.
repeated actions happen over and over again. For example, I eat breakfast every day. I read in bed every night. I always study after school. Simple present
Okay, so according to the structure, well, actually the usage, we use it whenever we want to talk about daily routines, facts, and things that don't change. Okay, just keep that in mind. For example, you want to talk about your daily routine, your hobbies. So we need to use simple present. So for example, I wake up at 6 a.m. every day. That is a routine. Okay. I live in El Salvador. That is something true because I live in El Salvador or in San Salvador. I have um, 3 cats. That is a fact because I do have 3 cats.
verbs have two forms. Which form do we use? That depends on the subject of the sentence. Subjects can be pronouns. Subjects can also be nouns. We use a base verb when the subject pronoun is I, you, we, or they.
This one, you need to pay attention to this one. Okay. We use the base verb or the base form verb when we use I, you, they, we, and plural nouns.
I walk to school every day. You always drink coffee. We sometimes eat dessert. They study every night. We use verb plus s when the subject pronoun is he, she, or it.
This one. So we're going to add an s at the end of the verb when we are using third person singular. In this case, if we use he, she, it, or singular nouns, we are gonna use the verb plus an s. Okay, so she speaks, he works, it rains, whatever. What's the difference between this one and the previous one? Just the s. Okay, I work, my brother works, my sister works, we work, they work. Okay, so I, you, they, we don't use the s. She, he, it, we do use the s. He works, she works, it works. I work, you work, they work, we work, whatever. Let's continue.
He reads the newspaper on the weekend. She takes the bus to work in the morning. It sleeps on the couch every day. We use a base verb when the subject noun is plural. The students take the bus to school. My parents drink coffee every morning. We use verb plus s when the subject noun is singular. The student walks to school every day. My dog always sleeps on my bed. We also use verb plus s when the subject noun is non-count. Snow falls from the sky in winter. My hair grows quickly. Look at the picture and say or write a simple present sentence. For example, she drinks coffee every day. Now you try.
Fajardo.
Take.
Read it.
I take the bus every day.
Very good. Carla Guerra.
He always eats breakfast.
Excellent. Lorena.
They walk to the park on the weekend.
Excellent. Melanie Elias.
The student reads a book every morning.
Excellent. Madaira Eta. Very good.
Thanks for watching.
Very good. So guys, as I was saying, just pay attention to this. So if you're taking notes, do this little box, this chart, or you can take a picture. So don't forget, whenever we are using I, you, they, we don't use an S in the verb, okay? On the other hand, when we use she, he, it, we add an S to the verb. I teach, she teaches, for example. You walk, he walks. They run, it runs. We also have this, when to use auxiliaries. When do we use auxiliaries, guys? Do you remember that I told you this? When do we use auxiliaries in English?
Cuando se hace una pregunta,
What else?
Do thus.
Yes, when do we use do and does? When we ask questions, what else?
Negación.
Very good. Negation, okay? Do I, do you, do they, do we, I don't, you don't, they don't, we don't. Does she? Does he? Does it? She doesn't. He doesn't. It doesn't. Okay. Pay attention to this one because many of you got confused in this in the exam. Okay. I don't like coffee. She doesn't like coffee. You don't like coffee. He doesn't like coffee. They don't like coffee. It doesn't like coffee. We don't like coffee. Okay. Do you have any questions about this? Do you
Teacher,
have any? Ajá.
yo me quedé pensando con la última oración del video, fíjate. ¿Será que la puede poner? Yo no entendí esa última parte que creo que la respondió Madai.
This
Esa,
one.
sí. The students study. Yo le hubiese dicho studies.
No. Okay, remember that when we are using pluralization, what is a pluralization? A plural noun. For example, one cat. That's singular because I'm talking about just one. But what happens if I want to talk about two of them? I will say cats. I'm going to add an S to the noun. Okay. Therefore, cats is considered, the word cats is pluralized. And therefore, I'm going to use my base form verb. So just remember, when we use plural nouns, we use base form verb without the S, like this.
Es como una norma, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Ni independientemente de si sea, no solo es cuando se usa el they, ¿va? De da, cuando se está hablando de la tercera persona, de la otra.
Like this, you'll see. The teacher. Is this singular or plural? The teacher.
Singular.
Singular. The teacher works every day. The teacher, oops. The teacher works every day. The teachers. In this case, because I have my S here, I'm not going to add it here, okay? Because I'm using S here. So I'm going to eliminate this one. So we say the teachers work every day. In the first sentence, we are talking about just one teacher. In the second sentence, we are talking about many teachers, maybe 5 teachers, 10 teachers. He, she, they. Very good. And the first one, this can be replaced for he or she. He works every day. She works every day. And this one, we can replace it and use they. They work every day. Yes, whenever we are using uncountable nouns, for example, water. Water is uncountable. So because it is uncountable, it cannot be pluralized. Therefore, I will use my verb with S. For example, water, water what? Water. Water has many good things or your body. Has is a third person verb. I have, you have, they have, she has, it has. So in this case, water is an object. So I can easily replace it with it. It has. Okay. Another thing, for example, what? Sugar contains many calories. Yes. Sugar contains many calories. Sugar is uncountable. It cannot be pluralized. We cannot add an S here. Sugars, azúcares. It sounds weird, so we don't use it. So that's the reason it is considered uncountable. Whenever we use uncountable things, we all the time use third form verb or third person verb, adding the S. This one. And the same happens when we use everybody. Everybody. Nobody. Nothing. Anything. So whenever we use everybody, nobody, nothing, anything, we use third person rule. For example, everybody wants vacation. A vacation. Everybody wants a vacation. Okay. Any questions? No? Is it clear?
Clear.
Okay. Now we have this. Help me read the first one, please. Lorena.
What does she like to do in her free time?
Very good. What does she like to do in her free time? But teacher, we are using she. Why are we using like without the S? Do you know the answer? Why are we using like without the S even though we are using she? Why?
Porque en ese caso el auxiliar lleva la S.
Exactly, exactly. So in this case, because we are using the auxiliary does, I have my S here. So does is helping my verb, even though it is third person, even though if it is she, he, it, or any singular noun, we are gonna use the base form verb because does is already modifying my verb.
Y si la pregunta
Okay.
estuviera formulada de otra forma y no tuviera el does,
How come?
no sé. Preguntarle de otra forma.
Yeah, actually, there is one, for example, when we don't know the subject. For example, when we are asking who. In that case, for example, hey guys, who wants to participate? In this case, because I'm not using any subjects and I'm not using any auxiliaries, I'm gonna leave the verb in third person verb. Okay, with the S. Hey guys, who wants to participate? Because I'm not using verb, I'm not using subject and I'm not using auxiliary. So who is considered third person singular. Okay, who wants to participate? Who wants to go? Whatever. But whenever we are using what, where, when, it is necessary to use auxiliaries all the time. So we have the answer. She likes to feed stray animals. in the answer, I'm using the letter S, likes, because I'm not using any auxiliaries. Okay, so anything, so nothing is modifying my verb. That's why I'm using she likes to feed stray animals. Help me with the other one, please. Let's see. Lorena, no. Carla Hernandez.
Where do they like to go in their free time? They like to go to the mall.
Oh, very good. Sorry, there is a mistake there. They like to go to the mall. Sorry. So very good. In this case, where do they like to go in their free time? They like to go to the mall. Fajardo.
La tercera, teacher.
Yes.
Who does he like to spend his free time with?
Huh?
He likes to spend my free time with
Sorry.
his friends.
Wait, I'm sorry. Read it again, please.
He likes to spend his free.
Hi guys, I'm sorry. The thing is that this is a new browser. I don't use this one. Okay, He likes to
spend his free time with his friends.
Excellent. He likes to spend his free time with his friends. Okay, I'm using does because I'm using here, and I'm using likes because I'm using here. Help me with the next one, please. Carla Guerra.
Why do you like to do that in your free time? I like to spend time with my pets because I don't see them very often.
Very good. Hey, why do you like to do that in your free time? I like to spend time with my pets because I don't see them very often. I like, you like, they like, we like, she likes, he likes, it likes. Okay. So now we're going to play this game. You're going to get an equation and you're going to read it and answer it. The first one, please, Melanie Elias.
What do you like to eat for breakfast? I like to eat. I like to eat sandwich for breakfast.
Excellent. Very good. Lorena.
Okay. Where do you like to go with your friends? Sería we like, yeah, we like to go to the cinema.
Excellent. Very good. We like to go to the cinema. Perfect. Actually, with this question, there is another way of answering. For example, if you want to say that's fine. I like to go to the cinema with my friends. But the way you did it, that was actually perfect. We like, because you are including your friends in the subject. My friends and I, we like to go to the cinema. That's fine. Madaira eta. Madai.
You like to learn because important.
I think your microphone is not working because I cannot listen to you.
Okay, why do you like to learn new things? I like to learn new things because it's important.
Excellent. Very good. Carla Guerra.
Okay. Why do you like to listen to music? And because relax me.
Very good. It relaxes me.
Okay.
Alexis.
Where do you like to go after work? I don't know. Maybe I like to go the club with my friends.
Excellent. Fajardo.
What kind of series do you like to watch? I like watch Game of Thrones.
Repeat. I like
I like to watch Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Perfect. Carla Hernandez.
What kind of music do you like to listen to? I like to listen to pop music.
Very good. Excellent. Melanie Elias.
Who do you like to talk with? I like to talk with my sister.
Excellent. Saraí Ventura.
Why do you like to drink at a restaurant?
The answer?
I don't know. ¿Por qué te gusta tomar? No entiendo.
Yeah, sorry. It's this one. Sorry. This is the question. I'm sorry. What do you like to drink at a restaurant? I'm sorry.
Okay. I like to drink Coca-Cola.
Okay, very good. Excellent. And we have the last one. Lorena.
Who, who do you like to visit on weekends? I don't visit. Do nothing on weekends.
I don't visit anybody on weekends. Perfect.
Anybody on weekends.
Excellent. So now let's continue. This one. Right now, guys, we're going to reinforce comparatives because actually that is today's topic. So we're going to combine simple present, preferences, and comparative adjectives. Do you remember comparative adjectives? Yes, no, so. So we have this activity. It says comparative, choose the correct answer according to each picture. Number 1, Fajardo. Read the
So-
sentence and
Mhm.
select the correct answer.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Give me a time. Give me a one moment, please.
Give me a moment.
Give me a moment. Okay.
Don't use translator.
No. Tengo mis manos aquí libres. No estoy usando traductor. Estoy pensando. Es que sí sé que se agrega el. Sí, porque more no puede ser. The soccer ball is smaller than the beach ball.
Okay, very good.
Oh,
Let's see.
Diosito, me has mirado a los ojos.
Hector. No, Hector is working. Let's see. Carla Guerra.
Anna is shorter than the doctor.
Very good. Continue, please. Lorena.
Sería Anthony is. Espéreme. Espérame.
Yo. le quiero ir.
Anthony is
No,
more
wait.
intelligent. No es more.
No, very good.
intelligent.
Sí, esa
Pero es
la
que
demás.
dice Dan Alex, o sea, Dan es como que tanto como Alex.
Pero es que tiene más de 4 sílabas. Intelligent.
Sí,
Intelligent.
Ajá, sí lo hago.
sí, pero
¿Cómo
cuando
así,
dice
teacher?
Dan, siento que no existe el more.
Yeah, actually, yes, it does. It
O sea,
doesn't
por eso me dejé llevar con more intelligent, porque intelligent es de las grandes, ¿va? Es como
Ajá.
decir una esdrújula sobre esdrújula, por así decirlo, que tiene varias
Ajá.
sílabas. La cosa es de que el Dan me confunde, porque entonces sería Anthony es más inteligente que Alex,
Exacto.
pero el Dan siempre se ocupa como cuando se dice tanto como, ¿verdad? No.
Superlative.
No,
Maybe.
actually, no. Actually, that's another topic. Is very similar to this one, to be honest. So in that situation, we use as. She is as tall as me. Ella es tan alta como yo.
Ya. Ese tema es el que yo estoy confundiendo.
Ajá.
Gracias.
You're welcome.
Pues,
You're welcome. Let's see. Melanie Elias.
Carol is more beautiful than Martha.
Okay, very good. Continue, please, Sarai.
Today is hotter than yesterday.
Hotter. Very good.
Ah.
Continue, please, Madai.
Pizza is more delicious than hamburger.
Perfect. Alexis.
Yesterday was colder than today.
Excellent. Let's see, Andrea. No, Andrea is working. Fajardo.
Mario is faster than Jose.
Carla Guerra.
Okay, the beach ball is bigger than the beach.
Very
ball.
good. Lorena.
The doctor is taller than Anna.
Very good. Melanie Elias.
My dog is more intelligent than your dog.
Okay. Madai. Madai.
Jose is slower than Mario.
Very good. Let's see. Very good. Excellent, guys. Very good. Now let's continue. Now, do you remember the first activity? Hey guys, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer cold weather, hot weather, or rainy weather? So today we're going to put into practice that activity. Okay, so we have the structure. Help me please, Lorena, with the structure.
Subject plus prefers plus noun plus to over. Ay, no se callan, teacher. Sorry. Ah, espéreme.
That's fine. So first we have the subject, then we have prefer or prefers, depending on the subject. Continue, Lorena.
Sorry. Entonces sería subject plus prefer or prefers plus noun plus to or over plus noun.
Excellent. Very good. So we have the subject, prefer or prefers, depending on the subject, noun, to or over, plus noun. How come, teacher? We have the example, Fajardo. Fajardo.
Hola. Hola, teacher.
Help me read, please.
Ah, sorry. He prefers the beach over the mountain because the beach is hotter and he loves hot weather.
Excellent. So I want you to pay attention to this one. The words that are involved. He prefers the beach over, he prefers the beach over the mountains because the beach is hotter and he loves hot weather. So we are applying preferences, comparative adjectives, and simple present. Okay? He prefers, he loves. The beach is hotter. Hotter. Any questions about this? No? So in this case, I want you to pay attention to the structure that we are using to talk about preferences. because we can say, hey, Kevin, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer comedy movies or horror movies? I prefer horror movies. That's it. If you don't want to mention the rest, that's totally fine. But what happens when you want to mention the rest of the sentence? I prefer horror movies over comedy movies. Okay, so I prefer horror movies over comedy movies.
Cuando es I, you, aplica lo mismo. I, you, we y they es prefer. Y cuando es he, she, it, prefers.
Very good. Yes.
Okay.
Now, in this case, remember that prefer or prefers depends on the subject. It doesn't depend on the complement. It depends on the subject. Yes. He, she, it prefers. I, you, they, we prefer. Help me with this one, please. Melanie Elias.
She prefers a house to an apartment because a house is bigger.
Excellent. So as you can see, we're giving more information to the sentence. Hey, so why does she prefer a house over or to an apartment? She prefers a house over, or she prefers a house to an apartment because the house is bigger. So I'm giving more information, okay, about her answer.
¿Cómo sería con over? Vuelvo a repetir.
Okay, in this case, we can either use to or over. So we can say she prefers a house over an apartment because the house is bigger, or she prefers a house to an apartment because the house is bigger. The meaning is the same. We only change over. In this case, to.
¿No hay alguna regla en que usarlo en
No.
específico? No, no importa.
No, no. Well, actually, there is one, but that is the next slide, if I'm not mistaken. Help me with this one, please. Madai Iraeta.
They prefer Xiaomi over iPhone because iPhone is more expensive.
Excellent. They prefer Xiaomi over iPhone because iPhone is more expensive. This one. Pay close attention to this one. Help me with the structure, please. Lorena.
Okay. The structure is subject plus prefer or prefers plus gerund plus to plus gerund.
Excellent. Very good. So we have my subject, prefer or prefers, gerund, plus to plus gerund. Hey, teacher, and what is a gerund? This is a gerund. Traveling. Whenever we add ing to a verb, or actually when we want to talk about activities and we add ing, that is considered a gerund. Okay. So for example, I like helping people. I like helping people. Yo me gusta ayudando personas. No. In this case, I'm talking about the activity as an object. Estoy hablando de la actividad como un objeto. Me gusta ayudar a las personas. Ayudar, comer, disfrutar, jugar. I'm talking about those activities as objects. I like eating pupusas. I love playing video games. I like traveling to Europe. I enjoy teaching. What is there nowadays? I Actualmente. So help me with this one, please, Carla Hernandez.
¿Cómo se diría lo primero?
Nowadays,
Nowadays, people prefer traveling by Uber, traveling by taxi because Uber is cheaper, pardon.
very good. So nowadays, people prefer traveling by Uber to traveling by taxi because Uber is cheaper. Carla, tell me.
No, me refería que yo también no sabía qué significaba nowadays.
Ah, okay. So pay attention. Nowadays, people prefer traveling. I'm talking about the activity to travel by Uber to traveling by taxi. So what are you saying, teacher? Actualmente, la gente prefiere viajar. I'm not saying la gente prefiere viajando. No. People prefer traveling by Uber to traveling by taxi because Uber is cheaper. Okay. Any questions about this? What is a gerund? Remember, a gerund is not present continuous. Okay. It is not present continuous.
Se puede usar 2 veces, entonces ahí traveling para usarla, para hacer la comparación.
Actually, if you want, that's totally fine. So for example, if we say, you know, people prefer traveling by Uber because Uber is cheaper. That's totally fine. But in this case, it will be very like if there was something missing. A piece of information is missing there. So what are we comparing? What do you prefer? Do you prefer traveling by bus, traveling by train, by plane, whatever? People prefer traveling by Uber to traveling by taxi because Uber is cheaper. In this case, we are giving more information. But what happens? Hey, teacher, what do people prefer? Traveling by Uber or traveling by taxi? Nowadays, people prefer traveling by Uber. In this case, it is irrelevant to mention the rest because I just mentioned it in the question. So I know what I'm talking about. But if we don't want, but if we just want to say like a fact, so in that case we need to make the complete sentence because we want to give more information. Okay, so we are going to stop here. We're going to continue tomorrow because we have more information to cover. So just let me check the attendance. Just give me 1 second. Do you have any questions before we? Do you have any questions? No?
No,
Okay.
teacher.
Sure.
Okay, just give me 1 second. Vega González. Vega González, ¿no? Lemos Mendoza, ¿no? Silva Garay, ¿no?
Here.
Sorry. Mena Dimas, ¿no? De León, ¿no? Fajardo Mendoza.
Here.
Magaña García. Si lo ponen en el chat me avisan, porfa. Magaña García. No. Ok. Si lo ponen en el chat me avisan porque no lo estoy.
Yo le digo, teacher. Dale.
Aguilar Ramos. Aguilar Ramos.
Creo que no está, teacher.
Ok.
Aquí dice, aquí
¿Cómo
Héctor
no?
Aguilar.
Es Héctor.
Héctor
Ahí
Aguilar
está.
Ramos. Ahí está, aquí puso.
Gómez Alfaro.
Present.
Ventura Portillo.
Here.
Guerra, Guerra.
Here.
Morán Enríquez. Morán Enríquez. Ok. Velázquez Díaz.
Here, coach.
Elías Moreno.
Here.
Hernández Hernández.
Here.
Iraeta Murillo.
It's me.
Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Good night. Bye bye.
Teacher, ¿qué significa everybody wants